Coach Hick, offensive rebounding obviously was huge in favor of that. I think that was a determining factor there at the end.
Well, I think there's two things, Rick. That's certainly one of them. You know, because defensively in the second half, I thought we were terrific. You give them 14 second opportunities, they give 17 more shots. That's hard. You know, and then 13 turns in the first half. It's too many against a team that doesn't turn the ball over.
Both games against Northwestern, turnovers were a concern. Can you put your finger on, was it something they were doing?
Well, the bulk of our turnovers came seemingly at the end of the first half. You know, they went 1-3-1. We had no problem with it, and then they amped up the intensity of it, and we started going side to side. And we just weren't seeing the guys that were open. The same guys that we saw in the second half were much better. So, it's unfortunate. I feel bad because the guys worked at it. They were concentrating. They just got a little sideways.
Can you assume? Did you like that look Josh got at the end? It looked like it was going.
I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, you could kind of see the play unfold. They miss. Here we come. They don't know if we're going to take a 2 or we're going to shoot a 3. But Josh just ran right to the spot. Bryce did a great job getting the ball. I thought it was in.
It's the first opportunity in his college career Josh has had a situation like that. What did you say to him afterwards?
I didn't say anything to him. I would tell him to shoot it again. Yeah. I mean, it's exactly what he was supposed to do. I love him. He's going to be great.
Fran, what did you think of Matt's effort on Sherna, particularly there in the second half?
I mean, it was epic. That's what it was. I mean, the effort level that it took to do what he did against a guy who's 6'9", it's just one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. At the same time, go get a 17. You're not coming out of the game. I mean, you can't ask for anything more from him. On a very special day.
By going small in the second half, you used a lot of 3 and 4 guard lineups. Did that kind of keep you from off the offensive glass?
We weren't rebounding offensively when we had the bigger lineup in. I mean, they were still rebounding. So I didn't think it made any difference except it helped us offensively.
Yeah, the game got more physical in the second half. And was there anything you could tell the guys as far as rebounding the ball? And because it just seemed like a lot of things were going.
We did a little bit of ball watching when the shot went. That was unfortunate. And they were climbing us a little bit. So that was unfortunate.
On your second last possession where Bryce eventually threw it away, was there a set play you were trying to run in that situation?
No. Well, yeah, at the start, but that had already broken down.
And that was going to be what?
It was going to be what we had said. It just didn't work. and he tried to make a play, and usually he's very good. He came right back and made a great one. I felt bad for him because he jumped up in the air. That was the mistake he made. He shouldn't have jumped up in the air. Just stay on the ground, find somebody. They were scrambled. We were going to get a good shot. I thought he was going to shoot it a couple times because he had made the previous 2 jumpers he took. So, it's unfortunate.
The fact that you guys have been so up and down, can that help you put this behind and focus now? It seems like you guys you don't let anything fester.
I mean, we're going to play hard. We're going to compete. We're going to run our stuff, and we're going to be fine. Playing a real good team, very talented. A lot of size, some quickness. We just played him, so it's fresh.
How about Marble's hand? Is he okay?
He's okay. Yeah, it was hurting him for a while, but he got hit in the elbow. He couldn't feel his fingers, and then once he got the feeling back, he was okay.
Another great start, and then they go on that huge run in the first half. Is that just part of the process with the team that's still maturing in some ways?
Yeah, I really feel bad because I felt like we were so locked in defensively to get that 15-point lead, and then we softened a little bit at both ends. Just a little bit of inexperience and a little bit of experience on their part. You got to give them some credit. They made some plays at that particular point in time, but when a team's making a run at you, you need stops and you can't turn it over. And we did them both. It was only a short period of time. It was just enough, and I took a timeout. And then I didn't want to burn them all because, as you saw, we needed them at the end. It was at the very end we were out. So.
How would you assess this Big Ten season?
For us?
Yes.
I'm proud of my guys and how they fought, and how they improved, and how they hung in and kept believing in each other. We had some stumbles back in November, December. They just kept believing in each other, and I'm really proud of how they stayed together and just kept working to get better.
What does it take to win 4 games in 4 days at the tournament?
Well, it's going to take a number of things. Number one, we're going to have to be gonna have to use our bench. We're gonna need our key guys to play well. We're gonna have to rebound better than we did today. And we're gonna have to play defense. We've been playing much better defense, you know, these last couple of weeks. We're ready to play defense like that.
With these 4 days to prepare for Illinois, is there something that sticks out about that matchup in Champaign that you guys can use?
We got to do a little better job on Myers Leonard, I think. We did a better job in the second half. The first half, he really got away from us. I mean, he's real big, but he's active. He's long. He's athletic. So he's a handful, you know, for a guy like Zach. I mean, he's 5 or 6 inches taller than him. So we're going to have to give some help. And then, you know, you got Paul and Richardson can shoot the three. And, you know, I think, you know, if we can lock in and give a little bit of help and get out on three-point shooters and play a little better than we played, we were right there down there.
Yesterday in this room, you were somewhat hopeful, you know, a win, what you might be able to do. In that terms, how costly was the loss today to your team in the program?
Well, I mean, we had a shot to be 9-9 in the league, and that would have been great. But you know, we're 8-10, and just getting ready to go into the tournament, you know, with a good mindset.
Okay, thank you.